Alright. Stream is starting, so, yeah, let me just get everything configured properly. Alright. Whoa, that was quite the delay. Hold on. Very interesting. Alright, well, let's go. Alright, so today we're taking on Chapter 4. So, the last few chapters of this game have been a lot more scattered. Like, you go across many different corners of the island. Chapter 4 is one of two chapters that stays pretty centrally located. There's a bunch of islands to the northwest that you travel through. This is a fan favorite, which... I don't know, it's more than a little unfortunate because this is my least favorite. What? Hold on, 1 second. I don't know why it switched tabs like that. Yeah, I don't know why it did that. Eh. Okay. So, with that, we will now begin Chapter 4. This is, no questions about it, my least favorite chapter in the game. So... Okay. They're... What are we doing? Okay. Yeah, we were here earlier in Chapter 3. I hope it's Mario. Okay, hold on. This desync is getting crazy. Yo, what's up? Yep, just playing Chapter 4 as we have left off. So, like I said earlier, this is my least favorite chapter in the game, and that's mostly because of 2 levels, and this is one of them. So, you be this Mario, eh? I mean, I think so. Also, you gotta love how this Toad talks like a pirate. And he does have, like, the cutlass and the hat, but... Yet another casualty of the, Toad design mandate. To reach Fortune Island, the Vile Isles will need to cross the Lost Sea. No clue how to cross it. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I think I need to go back down to the ship. Oh, brother. I love that it has to remind you of that fact. Because it's otherwise such an unutilized game mechanic. So I remember the Vile Isles having one of the best songs in the game. If it's a song I'm thinking of, it's alright. Okay, so now that I've scavenged the under, I do need to remember, did I use the fan? Because I know I'm gonna need that. I do believe I did. Been searching for it forever. It was right there. The legendary captain, because he's not allowed to have a name. One by one. Gotta love this. Yar. We're all gonna die. Cinema. Yeah, I think I need to go grab the, Oh, nice, because I haven't cleared the level, I have to walk all the way here. Yeah, having a world map definitely wasn't just an afterthought. Okay, this is actually going to be pretty tiring, so I will collect the blue star here. Thankfully, it's really simple to get. Man. I wonder if anyone's had any difficulty finding that star ever. I truly gotta wonder. I suppose. Alright. Let's see. Wait, why does it say that? Let's watch TV? Okay. I think that's just an emulator quirk, but... That was so weird. Anyhow, you're mine. I'm not talking to you, Oscar. Alright, now that I've taken that lovely detour, now we can play this awful level. You know, that's a really odd angle. Anyhow. The bigger fish to fry, the fact that we have to play this level. Oh wait, we need a music number with lyrics that aren't sung. Like, cool. Well, we got a bucket. He says it so casually. Like, yeah, can you just make sure we don't sink? Thanks, kid. What was the point of that? Alright, here's the part that really sucks. The Lost Sea. So, I get the idea. You know, it's a handful of mini-games that take place on the sea, and you're supposed to do, like, different things for each area to progress. But the way you control the ship just sucks. It just sucks. He's gonna explain it, but there's a delay to firing the cannonballs. Which is incredibly difficult to get used to. And then, yeah, like he's saying right now, you have to go all the way back to the back of the ship to turn in a certain direction. The fact that someone thought of this control scheme, that it was implemented, that playtesters approved it, and that it was released for a commercial game worth $60 is nothing short of bonkers. Alright, so thankfully you can pause the game to look at key items, which allows you to look at the journal entries. Okay. Turned after the smiling mushroom, so I think I'm gonna just chill back here. Turned after the smiling mushroom. There's also the fact that there's this just odd isometric perspective, which makes lining your shots up just unnecessarily difficult. Okay, there's the happy guy. I'm gonna assume left. Oh, and if you mess up at any point, you have to fight enemies, because of course. Okay, that one wasn't so bad. This one is just terrible. Brown thing jetting over the water there. Wish I could see it, Huey. Okay, so I think I have to get like 70 points. And there's 100 available. This is where the delay really starts to suck. Also, yeah, I do get... Please? Nope. Because you didn't have a reaction time of instant. I get that there's, like, lines in the water, which double as, like, an artistic choice and... And serve to help you line up your shots. They could have also just made a good camera angle. Like, they didn't have to do all that. This is just something that the game struggles with in general, but just style over substance. It always chooses style, because why make a good game when you can just make a pretty game? Did I pass? I'm surprised. This game's a game indeed. This game's awesome. Yeah. Correct. Alright, this one... Alright, I'm gonna consult the notepad again. Okay. So I gotta look for an angry mushroom. And then take a right turn shortly thereafter. Okay. Sad. There's no way that the angry mushroom is on this side. Is it this one? Okay. Okay. Turn right. Hopefully that is fast enough. I think it is. Okay. This one! Oh, this one sucks. Okay. So, if I remember right, you have to get like a certain number of coins. The coins showed us the way because we collected more than 25. Okay. Set sail. And this is where the delay really starts to suck. Although these blocks are bigger than I remember it being. I think I missed anyways. Yep. Cool. Okay. I gotta wonder if I missed it. Okay, I think I have to redo this. Nice, I fired too soon. Okay, too late for that. Let's see, is this the correct timing? Nope, I think we have to do it over again. Cool. Yep. So. Yeah, because I failed. Gotta do a fight. Let's see, am I allowed to run from these? I actually don't remember. Okay. It's all about timing. Shut the fuck up, Huey. Alright. Here we go again. What's great about this is if we fail this enough times, it becomes easier because the game can't even commit to it, like, anything. Okay, yeah, I suck. Okay. I think I've developed a pretty good, visual indicator. Well. I don't think that... Yep, that's not good enough! Awesome, dude. Wait. Okay, cool. You have to time it so precisely. I do remember that, I think. Get out of... Thank you. Okay, I know what to do here, but where is the... Really? That's the solution. Hello? Okay. I know what I'm supposed to do. It's all about timing, they say. Purposefully making the timing as annoying as possible. Exactly. Exactly, dude. But, like... Now what? Let's see. Does pulling this again do anything? No, why would it? Okay, cool, you found that. Okay. So the game does hint to you what you're supposed to do. I will give it that. It does hint to you what you're supposed to, like, what steps you're supposed to take. But why would you think to go down there, of all places? When the game explicitly gives you such an elaborate cutscene showing you something that looks like one half of a rectangle. Like, that's a... I don't know. I think that's it's a hint, but it's a pretty bad hint because it just spells out the answer for you. And it has to, because otherwise, who the fuck would think to go down to the hole? Whatever, let's take our star. Actually playing this level, like a lot of things with this game, was just a lot more manageable than I remember it being. But it was also just boring. And I feel like that's this game's specialty. It's frustrating if you don't know what you're supposed to do. And it's just mind-numbingly boring and slow and tedious if you do know what you're doing. Anyways, next up is Vortex Island. This, I would say, is a very popular level within this game. I don't know, considering that this game has overall been better than I remember it to be. This level might be better, but I don't remember Vortex Island being particularly, like, amazing or whatever. And here's the first instance of the chapter rather, having you babysit these toads. That's all the story, quote unquote, of this chapter boils down to. Wait, what? Mainland land lovers are always defunding our island's infrastructure. Alright, dude. Alright. Okay. No, wait. Hold on. No, okay, that makes sense. It's like, didn't we come from the other side? Like we were walking down and then we came up? But no, the game was correct. I just forgot. Yeah, and that's the main gimmick that everyone likes about this level. So, let's see. That bodes well. Yeah, I was about to say, let me jump on it. Let's see. What do you have to say? Gotta love how it's Toad branded paint. Tape. Jeez. Okay. Let's go. It's identical in every way. Yeah, right, this place is creepy. Pretty optimal paint job, if I do say so myself. I always think of the Chari 5 video where he's like, well, this is... isn't this their normal world? Why are they calling it their parallel world? I mean, good point, you know. That's not how you deal with all the obstacles in your life. No, leave me alone. Don't touch me. No! Gosh, dang it. You know, because it'll be quick. Why not? Okay, never mind. I kind of want to run away now. Gotta love menuing for this game. Nice, and they're not even all dead. Wait. Okay, yeah, these guys are horrid. Okay, I gotta get out of here, man. Yeah, no, get me out of here. What was I thinking? Fighting them? The quote-unquote normal world. So it's a tornado here. No. Leave me alone. Don't touch me. You're not from around here, are you? I don't like your people. No! Oh my, no! Leave me alone. All right, let's go in the cave. Let's see what's let's see what's going on here. Don't touch me. What? That's insane. Okay, dude. But yeah, now I remember why I don't like this level very much. It's just because of how narrow everything is. That pose, but I don't even have a hammer. Get wrecked, noob. You're everything I wish I was. But yeah, because it's so narrow, it's just so difficult to avoid enemies, which you want to, again, you want to do in this game. And these boos! See. Really? You're opening it? No, I am. So that's cool. So there's still... Okay, yep, gotta go all the way back. How could I forget? There's hidden blocks I have to hit. No. These boos, man. Okay. That's a good hint. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Release me. No, no, no. I don't want to deal with you. Is Mr. Captain already given up? Really? Alright. No, I need more. Loading. Yes. I could go for some egg rolls right now. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Because game design is my passion, I gotta go all the way back around. But yeah, this level's good, guys. This is one of the good levels in Color Splash. Mm-hmm. Thousand Year Door has a lot of annoying backtracking. Yeah, that's also true, guys. Mm-hmm. I'll leave that there just in case I need it. It's the normies. Here exists a Mario game that has the word normie in it. This game is so 4chan. Alright, here comes an interesting required fight. Alright. Yeah, I think this should be all that's necessary. I wish I could be certain about that. That would require this game to give me health values. Five, okay. I think this also requires just a single jump card. Again, it would be nice to... Well, with the 5 stacks, you know, each copy, I guess, is 1 point of health. So... that's actually fine. But that's a consistent health tell. I mean, it's still not amazing. I'd rather have, like, a consistent tell, but it's something as opposed to the nothing that the usual paint as health thing gives. Okay, so I gotta... Wait, actually, what am I thinking? If it weren't for these shades, I'd be naked. Buddy, I think there's something else you would need that would be naked. You need in order to not be naked. Okay. That. And that. This should be enough. Oh, nice. I just wasted a huge hammer. Because, again, health values in this fucking game, dude. This game's battle system. Like, I'm being so for real here. If this game just had live combat, it would be, like... I wouldn't say it would be like an outright good game, but it would be at least okay. But the fact that it has a battle system that is turn-based, that is as awful and borderline unplayable as it is, just ruins the game completely. I can't emphasize that enough. Because if I ignore it, then I'm ignoring what is 99% of the time the issue. But if I overstate it, well, I can't really overstate it. I mean, Actually, that's not true. The game would still have problems, but it wouldn't be as bad. Alright. I think I'm good to go back to the regular world. Because especially in a level like this, you know, avoiding those boos wouldn't be such a huge deal if the battle system were just not as terrible. And then because game design is my passion, this is a cool idea, but because it's color splash, it of course botches the idea entirely. And so you're just left with a giant what if. This is Potential Man the level. Origami King reference? Alright, now... here it is! The actual worst level, possibly in all of video games. So, if you've watched my Mina video, which you better have at this point. You know how my least favorite part of the game was the section to get to Sandfall, because you can't see the floor? And it's very difficult to figure out what is and isn't floor, while also having to deal with hard enemies. What does that mean? Fuck you mean sure? Just leave them all behind. That would be funny. Oh dear. Really? Alright, that's how we're gonna start out this level? Alright, dude. Alright, dude. Yeah, so anyways, about that point about Mina the Hollower, imagine if those 4 brief screens were an entire fucking level. Yeah, I'm gonna do everything else. Oh, really? He did? That's crazy. I would have never guessed. Yada yada yada. What a whole lot of hullabaloo. Also, Toads have fingernails. Alright, dude. Let's see, what's this way? Hold on 1 second. What are you guys doing? Whatever. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything to do other than actually go into the lighthouse. Alright. Two easy payments of 50 coins, sure. I'll take a couple, sure. That's enough. Okay. Am I being gaslit? Is it? Oh, okay. I'm not gaslighting myself. Okay. Okay. Welcome back. We're in the worst level in the entire fucking game. Oh, nice. Again, game design is my passion. Alright. Can I just drop down? Okay, cool. You have to go all the way around. This game's amazing, man. This has to be optimally annoying, optimally wasting your time. Yeah, well. Too bad, buddy. So cool, that means I have to go back. At least there aren't as many enemies. You know, at least I don't have to dodge quite as obsessively, I think. Oh, nice. Cool. I think this gives you the ability to one-tap things. Nope. Cool. Awesome. Alright. hold on. Wait. Oh, man, okay. So, if I remember right, you can't heal in the overworld. Yeah, you can't. Alright, I'm gonna get into a fight just so I can heal. Because I'm at, like... Someone could sneeze on me and I'll be dead. Right. Well, I whiffed the asking command, so... 18 damage in battle. That is bananas. Legitimately, that is nuts. Climate change. I don't think you want that, bro. I wouldn't be cheering for that if I were you, Ice Bro. Oh, okay. I was trying to look at chat and I got assaulted for it. Cool. Anyways, goated. Absolutely goated with the sauce. Anyways, anyhow, if you like Color Splash, then you might be delighted to know that I'm making a video about this game for its 10th anniversary. That's the main reason I'm streaming, is so I can collect footage. Secondary reason is to, you know, gather notes, but I already have a pretty set opinion, I thought at least, on this game. I don't know. Anyways, there's a bridge there. Now we can finally get to the lighthouse. No way. No way. Okay. I thought it was 14 damage in the overworld. That was why I was surprised. Oh, honestly, I could actually just be straight up wrong. Anyhow, these boos, man, they... Anyways, running away KOs every enemy instantly. Alright. Alright, here's the part that... Why does this level exist? Like, seriously. Why? Cool. Let me run away, please. Anyways, here's the level. So, I think Paper Mario needs a spin dash back. Word. I know it was still 18 damage. You know, you're probably right. Anyhow, as I was saying, this level... Why would you think that the paint hammer would illuminate? Why would you think it's glow in the dark? Oh, well, gotta retreat back upstairs. There is no other point in the entire game where it does this. I'm pretty sure there isn't a hint from Huey, but you know, just to be fair. There's no way. There's no way, dude. To be completely fair, no, I did not consult Huey when I first played this game. But why should you need to be? Furthermore, even if you do intuit that you can paint in the area so you can see it, who wants to do this? Who would want to just tiptoe around and try to figure out where they're supposed to go when you could, oh, I don't know, just see where you're supposed to go? Awesome, dude. Who thought this was fun? I hope they got fired. I genuinely hope whoever had the idea to make this level ended up getting fired. Even though it's not very likely, considering that it made it past the drawing board, someone implemented it into the game, QA approved it, and it was released. And of course, every time you make a misstep, you fall all the way back down and have to meander your way back to square one. Oh, and the paint resets. At least some of it does. Okay, cool. Back to where we got to. Worsening in Color Splash is Sniff It or Whiff It. Sniff It or Whiff It is pretty terrible. It's pretty awful, but at the very least... Are we... It's not worse than this. It's not worse than this. I don't care. It is not worse than this. I don't think a single game has made a decent gimmick around not being able to see where you're supposed to go. Fine, we'll kill these fuckers. I was about to say that's pretty long. I'm waiting for it to finish up. Also, anytime you're waiting for me to do something in battle, it's because I'm sorting through the cards. I just want you to know that. There's still so many of them alive. You know, I'm just gonna cut my losses. I'm getting out of here. I should have just healed and dipped. Are we serious? Make a good level. Okay, we're back where we were. Yeah, exactly. Where am I? You gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Where am I supposed to go? Because left doesn't work, right doesn't work, and straight ahead sure doesn't work. I mean, left is the most intuitive way forward. Just because that's where the ramp is. Left is the way forward. I saw a little bit of, like, the foreground there. That is... I had to have pulled up a guide when I was... Well, I did, because I vividly remember pulling up a guide to find out that you're supposed to paint things in. Okay. Okay, dude. You know, for all the problems with that section in Mina the Hollower, at least you have to die to lose progress. Okay, I think you're supposed to jump from here. Nope, I was incorrect. Of course. We might be here a while. Ah, of course, dude. Of course. Okay. So, this way? I think that's the correct idea. No way. That was a fake path. Wow. Again, I hope whoever designed this level got fired. Oh, nice. How was I supposed to see? Oh, one more runaway for the road. Get me out of here. To be fair... Oh, okay, dude. I was just about to, like, sort of defend this game, and of course, Abu has to assault me. As I was saying, to be fair, this section of the game is incredibly short. But it happens in a game that is generally not very fun to play. It does a very poor job communicating its gimmick. It's not... The level outright hits you with false paths, which make you think you have to just waste your time, right? It's boring if you know what the gimmick is and what exactly to do. It's frustrating if you don't know what you're doing. Again, just that peak color splash design, as I had mentioned earlier. What is this exactly supposed to do in, like, the greater scheme of things? Whatever, it's over. Like, I think that's the biggest thing with why the path to Sandfall only mildly peeves me, as opposed to something like this, because Mina is actually an enjoyable video game. Like... Yeah, it's like 5 minutes where you don't enjoy the gameplay versus an incredible overall experience. Whereas this is just an unenjoyable 5 minutes. Or 10 minutes. Just sandwiched in between a bunch of other just baffling game design stuff. I'm just looking around to see... If you don't go down that fake path, you have to backtrack to this level. That makes it even worse. I'm actually in disbelief. I've been here and done that before. And yet this is still... Chapter 4 is still finding ways to just shock me with how bad it is. And it's not even over. I'm gonna get a couple of big shrooms. Yeah, give me them shrooms, boy. All the while, you know, these toads do nothing to help. They're not even interesting characters, so they're just extra dialogue you have to mash through. Hope you like the fact you can't skip text in this game. I'm just gonna check something real quick. Just gonna double check. Okay. We're all good. Just double checking to make sure I had the camera. True it be. This one might be the lamest, to be honest. Alright. Let's go. Last level. This one's just Vortex Island 2, but there's a boss attached. So it's worse. Just by default. Was that the FNAF theme? That's crazy. Freddy Five Night. No, it's not that song. Oh, this part. Not even Huey. He just floated there and did nothing. I don't like that the song calls us hoes. Huh? Oh shit. Wow. Wow, that's... That's crazy. What I'd rather be doing right now. Ah, of course, never punished. Clean out your ears. Thanks for telling me that. I also love how forced the hint is. Like, in normal dialogue, you would say, oh, just listen up. You wouldn't say, oh, cool. Or maybe it would be like, oh, clean out your ears, or you know, not both. I don't know. Am I hating? I might be. Nope. Let's see. Nope, that doesn't. Oh, no fucking way. Awesome, dude. And I can't see what cards I'm using. I can't see what cards I'm using, and I can't flee. Thankfully, I memorized 2 of them. And that's... Wow, okay, never mind. Never mind. Well. Random crap go. Oh. Cool, so one of them is just intangible, can't hit them. That's awesome. That's probably a frog tube, too. Alright, let's see what these are. Oh, nice! I've been saving those. Oh. Oh, I see. Because one of them is intangible. Cool. What was I supposed to do about that? Nice, and I messed up the acting command. Let's see, what does this card do? I could have used that last turn. This game is exhausting, dude. see, is there anything I missed? No way. Okay, so I could very well die if I don't run away. I don't care. I don't want to fight these things. So no, I did not miss anything. I'm gonna see if I can find like a heart or something. No, leave me alone. I know what you guys can do. Yeah, honestly, no shame. I'm just gonna go back to Port Prisma. Oh, you can't leave everyone behind? That's unfortunate. That would be really funny if you could. Yeah, right? Yep, go back to the world map. And it's like nothing ever happened. There's no way. Okay, dude. I might actually be able to beat him. Are we serious? Alright, dude. No, I don't care. Have the paint, dude. Hope you enjoyed that appearance by Mr. Persona guy. Get your ankle broken. Wait, I'm stupid. Well. Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad for taking a second to look at chat. Are we serious? Alright, dude, whatever. Okay, up, up, down, middle. Up, down, middle, 2, 5, 6. Okay. Let's see, can I? Let's see if I can ignore him. I can't. Man! Alright. Letter from chest. Oh yeah, this lovely letter. Hold on. Now, I've already done the bonus round, so no need to worry about that, but imagine. Alright, and then what's in here? Okay. No, wait a minute. The treasure was 3 whole coins, right? Did I? Oh wait, that's why it brings you back out here. Yeah, I need to go into the parallel dimension real quick. Okay. So now I need to do a lap in the parallel dimension. So, okay. Are we serious? Okay, dude. Holy sensitive. In the middle. Okay, because I gotta be, like, perfect. It's weird that it's just a question block that came down and not like a save block or something. It's an interesting choice. Let's see. Yep, it forces the same scenario. Oh dear. Be ready in a minute. Well, I don't know how to break this to you, buddy. I want it now. You know, I am glad that this isn't a required fight, but it would be funny if he fought you because he was hungry. I mean, this game does have that gag with the toads. What was that texturing error? Alright, now that we've done our Mario Kart thing, we can do the final lap and finish the race or whatever. End up getting blue shelled right at the finish line. so persistent you gain the ability to jump. Why so purple? Now, the fight itself is like, I mean, it's bad, right? It's a color splash fight. But I'm more so annoyed with just how Windy is portrayed. You'll see a little more later, but this game's a big reason I don't like her very much. Other than the fact that her design sucks. Alright. Sure, why not? Permanent brain damage. Having to block to the beat is going to suck. There's a desync with my emulator. Oh, that's gonna be great. Okay. That's a fire road, right? Yep. Cool. Oh. Okay, there we go. That was a little better. Okay. Oh, because I'm not stupid. Ice flower. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright. Sorry about that. Back to business. Wonder what's in the mirror world. I think I checked that spot out on my first playthrough. I don't know, we can check it out once this fight's over. Yeah, I think I hit the... Yep, we've hit the checkpoint. Okay, I think the only thing I can do is use the camera, if I remember correctly. Okay. And then I think I can just kill her now. I think I threw away some cards, that's alright. No, I actually need this card, okay. Surprised, honestly. I mean, I was just beating your face in earlier, so I don't know why that's a surprise. Alright, let's see. This should be enough. And with that, the most annoying Koopaling down. Yay, more exposition. That means nothing. Yeah, that couldn't have waited till at least after we got the paint star. Like, if it meant anything to the story, that would be fine, but it doesn't. Speaking of, here are 10 more minutes of uninterrupted cutscenes. Uninterruptible, rather. And with that, we have completed Chapter 4 of Paper Mario Color Splash. And with that out of the way, we are, in fact, beyond the worst this game has to offer. I mean, sure, the game doesn't get good from this point, but we are past the worst of it. So that is a nice silver lining. Oh, do you now? Wait, what song are you talking about? Mm-hmm. Alright. That one song that played just after getting the paint star. Oh, like that little jingle? Yeah, that jingle is not original. That comes from the original Paper Mario, when the title card plays, right before the prologue. It's a neat little callback. But, yeah. That is Chapter 4 of Paper Mario Color Splash. What a mess, dude. Like I said, we're past the worst of it. From what I remember, Chapter 5 is, like, the peak of this game. So, brighter days are ahead of us, and the fact of the matter is, for the most part, I've been having a little more fun with this game than I did the first time. So, I'm honestly looking forward to playing Chapter 5. And I hope to see you guys then. Take care, God bless, have a good rest of your day. Bye.